What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Robert Garcia, Tyson Fury, Oleksandr Usyk, and Anthony Joshua. Get this, former Anthony Joshua trainer Robert Garcia explains why he wants Usyk to beat or to put a beating on Tyson Fury. And this is what he had to say. If I could get it to load, okay. That's weird. Yeah, he said, I would like Usyk to put a beating on him just because of his last performance. I think he disrespected boxing. Fury was totally out of shape. People think he lost. I think he won, but he should have destroyed Ngannou. He said, I think Fury took it so lightly, he didn't even train and he disrespected boxing. So I would love for Usyk to slap him around, but if Fury's in shape, it's a difficult fight. He uses his weight, his tricks, he pushes, he does so many things that makes him so effective that if he's in great shape, I pick him to beat Usyk, but I would like to see the opposite. Those are the words of Robert Garcia, and let me counterpunch. Okay. Let's see if I get this straight. You want Usyk to beat Tyson Fury because he disrespected boxing coming in that type of shape or not in shape to fight a guy that's a non-boxer. But then you want Usyk to win because of that. I don't know really how to take that. I mean, because I don't really see, he took a guy lightly. A lot of people have done that. You know, Lennox Lewis has done it. Muhammad Ali's done it. Obviously, Tyson Fury's done it, where he's totally underestimated his opponent. You know, and I think Tyson Fury is the guy that maybe he's had a lifelong career of doing the same stuff. I think Tyson Fury, a lot of times, he fights off of instinct and skill alone versus how good a shape he's in. Now, I do agree with Robert Garcia. If he comes in shape, it will be a different fight. But, you know, wanting him to get beat because of the lack of preparation from a whole different fight doesn't make sense to me. You know, I still want Usyk to win. Well, I mean, I guess you want Usyk to win because maybe he, you know, I can't say maybe, but I'm trying to figure out Robert Garcia's logic. Obviously, he knows Usyk's going to come in shape, so maybe that's why he wants him to win, because I can't think of any other reason. Usyk's going to come prepared, so he's respecting boxing. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go, Robert. Now I understand, because, you know, him saying, I just want him to win because, you know, I just want him to win. Okay? You know, Tyson Fury, I just want him to get slapped around of the way he came into boxing with another fighter. Okay. You know, but if he does come in shape, he's going to be a different fight. Well, that means you won't see him be slapped around unless he's just a better fighter. Not because he is a lack of competition. He should have destroyed Ngannou. If he would have destroyed Ngannou, you know, people would have thought nothing of it. I think, here's the deal. Tyson Fury might have underestimated his opponent. I think he did to a certain degree until he felt that power. And I think a lot of people underestimated Francis Ngannou as well. Just like I think a lot of people do when they see a guy from that platform come over. Listen, a guy coming into boxing that comes from UFC, not golf, not basketball, not football, but UFC. UFC is a combat sport. You have to keep that in mind. And the idea of just disciplining yourself enough not to use a knee or an elbow or back fist, a hammer fist, or something that's not allowed in boxing is the challenge. But boxing, okay, especially when, you know, striking in the UFC, okay, so that's a strike, you have a back fist, you have a ridge hand, you have a spinning back fist, you know, you have a hammer fist. These things, okay, boxing is a maybe 3 or 4 out of 8 of those things that you can do when it comes to striking. It's not like he's never done it before, okay? Because that's the fundamentals. Even though I don't think UFC fighters box or throw proper punches. I think instead of, they're normally like this. A lot of these shots are coming like this instead of, straight to the target, with the loop. But I mean, they know how to throw a hook. You know what I mean? It's not like, teaching someone that's deflected that knows, like he's doing something foreign. No, they do the same thing. Okay, I don't know if it's, again, the proper form, but they do the same thing. You know what I mean? So it's basically boom, 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 boom. That's it. So yeah, he knows how to do that. So it's not as hard as him to adapt. But again, I think it's just the idea of not being able to do certain things that he knows he wants to do. You know what I mean? Jab, jab, front snap. You know what I mean? Side kick. You know what I'm saying? Versus, just a jab, jab. So Francis Ngannou, I think, should get some credit as well for doing what he does. And I think what we're going to see when he fights AJ is his true rites of passage, because we know anything about AJ's going to come into shape. So if he has a similar performance against AJ, you can't really look at Tyson Fury crazy no more. Okay? That's one thing you can't do. You can't look at Tyson Fury and say, you know what, Tyson, you're a bum. And don't let Tyson beat Usyk. Oh, Usyk. Okay, all Tyson has to do is beat Usyk, and then Joshua struggles with Ngannou. Or, God forbids, loses to Ngannou. Because that means he's beat everyone. That means he's beat the guy, officially, that just beat AJ, and he's also beat the guy that beat AJ back to back. So that AJ fight will go out of commission, and then guess what? We then may see a Joshua Wilder fight. So you guys ask, how can Joshua and Wilder fight again? Those things I just mentioned have to come to pass. But back to Robert Garcia. I don't see Robert Garcia really having a valid point. Like, okay, well, you're mad because he disrespected the sport. Okay, he didn't come in like he's supposed to. But, I don't think that he's going to do the same thing. I don't think he's going to come in the same way. And if he does, he's an idiot. He's an idiot, and he shouldn't be in the sport. And he may have a substance abuse problems, because we know of the things that he likes to do in between training camps. But, to my knowledge, I think Tyson Fury is going to be in shape. But you guys tell me what you think of Robert Garcia, the former trainer of Anthony Joshua, wishing Usyk would beat Tyson Fury because he came into bad shape against Ngannou, disrespecting the sport. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.